So as the title and thumbnail suggests, I'm going to be showing you guys how to farm Zryachiy and or farm Lightkeepers Island. Before I go any further, I want to give credit where credit is due. I did not come up with this method. A video popped up on my YouTube homepage by a guy named Nox, and I'll leave a link to his video in the pinned comment down below. Basically, this video is going to be a slight tutorial, but more so a is doing this even worth it kind of test. Yes, by watching me do this run, you can absolutely learn how to farm Zryachiy and get on the island and loot it. However, I highly recommend you guys go check out Nox's video because he goes way more in depth than I will. Anyways, I'm going to be jumping in and out with my commentary to give you guys some tips and tricks here and there, but let's jump into the run. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get behind the right side section of this gate here where you can peek through the little bars. You're going to want to pixel peek Zryachiy and his guards because it just makes it a little bit harder for them to kill you. So first up, we're going to be taking out Zryachiy, and he's going to be located somewhere in the middle. After you kill him, you're going to want to focus on the guard on the left side rocks. And basically, you're going to line him up and wall bang him through the mirror on this truck. And one thing I forgot to mention is we're going to be using TCW ammo in the RFB because it has decent enough pin to do things like this. Again, all of the little ins and out details, if I miss something, they're going to be in Nox's video. So again, I highly recommend you guys watch his video. And then once you kill both of them, you're going to hop across the open fence, and then you're going to pixel peek the guard on the right. Now, in my scenario, the guard was not there on the right side, and this is a bug, and I will show you kind of how to deal with him a little bit later. He's not there. Now, once you've killed Zryachiy and his two guards, or maybe you didn't get the one on the right, maybe you just killed Zryachiy and the guard on the left, we're going to start making our way onto the island. Don't worry, the one on the right, if he's not there, he's bugged. And again, I'm going to show you guys how to deal with him later. Now, going across the bridge here, I'm going to speed up all of the parts except for the parts where we are baiting the mines. I'm not going to go into super detail, but if you guys watch how I do it, you will be able to learn how it works. Quick side note here, whenever you're baiting the mines, make sure you are at the slowest movement speed possible. Always be at the slowest movement speed possible. If you're not, you're probably going to die to the mines. So right here, we're going to aim in and slowly make our way backwards. You're going to feel yourself bump into something, and then you're going to wait until you hear two mines explode. Then we're going to walk over here to the right side of this white thing, and then we're going to slowly walk up to this back tire. Once we do that, we're going to turn left, aim in at the front tire, and slow walk our way back until one mine explodes. After that, we're going to make our way down here, and then we're going to come off to the left here, not going too far, just enough room to run and jump. We're going to jump in between this little V section of the concrete. Once we land, we're going to slow walk forward, bait one mine. After that, we're going to jump across right here. And then we're going to turn left, slow walk, and bait two more mines. After that, we're going to slow walk all the way up, hugging the left side of this wall, and we're going to bait another mine. Boom, there we go. And then we're going to full sprint down this, looking to the right. Very important. And then once we get to this dead body, we're going to prone out and turn around backwards. And then we're going to back up slowly until the mine explodes. Then we're going to stand up, turn around, and look right and hug this invisible wall all the way until the end. You're going to hear 3 different mines blow up. And once that last one right there blows up, you are good to go. Hop the fence. Not right there because I'm an idiot. We're going to go back over here and hop the fence because that's the right place. And we are on the island. Now, don't forget, the right side Zryachiy guard is still alive. He is bugged on the island, and we have to go to a specific place and stand there and wait for him. And he will walk straight into our crosshairs and we can kill him. So here's how that is going to look. Boom, there we go. Zryachiy and both of his guards are dead. You are now free to loot Zryachiy, the 2 guards, and the entire island. Now, one quick note, as far as keys go on this island, there's only 3 keys that you really need. The shared bedroom marked room, which is currently sitting around 300k. You're going to need the conference room key and then the radar key. Both of those are going to be relatively cheap. All of these keys are pretty cheap because nobody is at Lightkeeper yet, and not too many people know how to get on the island like this. So I'm going to show you guys looting the guards and Zryachiy, and then I'll show you some of the looting from the island as well. I'm not going to play out all of the run on the island. If you guys are interested in that, leave a comment down below and we'll make a video of like a full loot run on the island so you guys can see that. But I will say I made it to Lightkeeper last wipe and I spent a lot of time on this island looting it. The loot this wipe is so much better. It's just way better overall. I don't know if they buffed Lighthouse in general or if they buffed his island, but the stuff I was finding on here was actually pretty good. A lot of insane ammos. So honestly, I think this run is kind of worth it. All right, so now for the most important part of the whole run, getting off the island without blowing up to the mine. So I would highly recommend you guys bring in like an Obdabos or a mule because you're going to be overweight and you want to make sure you have some good speed here. So the first thing you're going to come across is this little section right here that we ran across before. Basically, you're going to hug the left invisible wall again. If you do it correctly, you will be fine. But if there's anywhere that you're going to die, it's probably going to be here. This has gotten me a couple of times. If no mines blow up, then you did it right. If they do blow up, you fucked it up. After that, you're going to run all the way down, making sure to look left right here, and you're going to go all the way until you hit this corner right here, and then you're going to turn right and walk up onto this little white ledge, and you're going to take this all the way down past the little white thing on your right here. Now, you have to make sure to walk directly on this white line because there is a mine to your right and left down by the little concrete things. Once you make it past the white box, you're going to look to your right and sprint directly to the right side of the porta potty, run straight down like this, and then you are free. Okay, and of course, last but not least, we're going to talk about the loot. Obviously, as I mentioned before, you're going to get a ton of good ammo from this. I mean, there's just ammo boxes everywhere. Some of it's really, really good. Some of it's really, really bad, but there is just, I mean, ammo is everywhere. If you guys are looking for good bullets, it's a little bit risky to get there, but I mean, this is one of the most surefire ways to get really, really good ammo. I mean, as you can see right here, based off what we've got in our stash, I mean, we got some really good stuff. And then of course we got some more things like keys, valuables, things like that, most of which came from the marked room and things like safes. And then we've got some food items, medical items, barter items. Obviously we've got all of Zryachiys gear and some of the guards gear, most of which I left behind, but I took a lot of the good stuff out with me, mostly ammo. But overall, I mean, the biggest pull here that we got on this run was the West 301 key. I think I sold that for around 800k. In my opinion, I think this would still be considered a not so great run based off of what I've seen from other people looting the island. But even then, I mean, we still made an absolute buttload of money. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, all credit goes down below to Nox. He made a really great video and tutorial on how to do this. I'm simply here letting you guys know whether or not I think this run is worth it. And I think we can all agree that yes, it is worth it. That's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.